Hello everyone. This video might be a little short, but it's just to ease myself back into the groove of things. And at the end of this video, I'd like to update you all real quick on my thoughts and plans for this channel moving forward, since I took a very long hiatus last year. So, I want to talk about my New Year's promises to myself this year. I think there's only been one time I actually kept a New Year's promise, and that was back in 2024. That's when I promised myself I'd draw something every week, and I did. It felt really good, and I did improve a lot that year. I want to make more progress this year, so I thought I should do that again. I do have three main promises I want to keep to myself this year. The first one is I want to revamp this channel, and I'm going to start it off with a new YouTube banner, which you can see me making in the background. This sketch is actually an older one I found in my folders, and I thought it fit perfectly, to be honest. So when it comes to revamping this channel, I mean everything. I'm retiring the banner and the profile picture, and also the model I made. I won't be using it anymore. I'm working on a new design, and the banner art is actually the biggest hint I can give at the moment, so look out for that. Going on a little tangent before my next promise, I've noticed that whenever I announce something I plan on doing, it never ends up happening. I end up not doing it, so I will stop doing that. Announcing what your plans are is a good way to hold yourself accountable, sure, but it can also hinder you. I change my mind a lot whenever I get inspired, and when I've told people, hey, I'm gonna do this, and then the idea isn't as pleasing to me anymore, I feel a lot of guilt and pressure to keep doing what I said I would do, even though I don't want to do that anymore. So I just end up in a spiral of worry, stress, and guilt, and the result of that is me not doing anything and feeling bad, and you not seeing what I said I'd do, which is not fun. Even this video took me so long because I kept changing my mind on what to do, and I also decided to switch editing programs, so I had to learn that. I even rewrote this script a lot because originally I was going to do another video, but I decided to keep that for next time. So I've basically written two scripts for two different videos, that's why it took so long. But anyways, yeah, that's my second promise. I won't be telling anyone about my plans moving forward, it'll be a surprise. Let the results speak for themselves, I suppose. This is related to what I talked about, but I do believe we need to be careful with whom we share our goals, feelings, and achievements. Some people don't like it when you succeed, believe it or not, and can bring a lot of negativity in your life. Some may not even know they're doing this. They subconsciously wish you won't succeed and are unhappy seeing someone else take steps to better themselves. These can be people close to you, and they might not even notice they're doing it. They could be unwittingly wishing you misfortune. There are many reasons for this, but I believe that's a topic for another video, perhaps. So, some things I believe is best to keep close to yourself. It's not a fact or anything, it's just something I like to remind myself of. I do realize that me sharing my New Year's promises sort of contradicts this, but they're just for me in the end. If I don't manage to fulfill them by the end of the year, it's okay. Setting a deadline for self-improvement is stupid and counteractive. My third promise, I want to get better at drawing environments and learn how to use color better. I've been feeling stuck when it comes to color. I want to try new things, and I want to evolve, the same I did back in 2024. I believe my character drawings got a lot better that year, so I want to dedicate this year to make more intimate or cinematic pieces, I suppose. I want to learn how to make a scene and really convey feeling through it. I'm gonna be working on that. But yeah, those are my big promises this year, directly tied to my art and creative journey. These last few lines are more reminders of the mindset I want to keep. I wrote it as a note on my screen, so I'll see it every time I open up my laptop. So in 2026, in bold letters, I wrote to myself, be unafraid. Don't get discouraged by others. Focus just on you. Stop overthinking and just do. Remembering these words when I can feel myself start to overthink has actually helped a lot. So I'm gonna keep doing it. So those are my promises I want to keep this year. And I will do my best. Even if I don't manage to keep up with it during the whole year, that's okay. As long as I see progress, I'm happy. Now that we are at the end, I just want to talk a little bit about this channel moving forward. Last year, I had noticed I had steered away from what I originally wanted to do, and I sort of had to find that spark again without the constant worry and stress. Last year was not very kind to my mental health, I can tell you that much. A lot of things in life was heavy, but yeah. I want to focus more on making videos like I originally was planning to do. Not just speed paints, but I want to talk about things, now that I have finally overcome my fear of speaking in recordings and live, which streaming did help me do a lot. While streaming is fun, sometimes it started to stress me out a little, and I wasn't having as much fun. I'll still stream, but just not as much as I was doing last year. My main focus will be on making videos. I am someone who likes to plan and research topics that make me feel wonder and happiness. And art, of course, but that's a given. And streaming became more of a spontaneous thing, where the schedule was so tight that I didn't find time to plan anything if I wanted to rest in between, which I definitely need. I am an overworker by default, so I need to rest, I realized. I am also an awful multitasker and get overwhelmed easily, so I'd like to put my focus on one thing at a time. I tried making videos, streaming, post on social media as well as making shorts all at the same time, since that's apparently what you need to do to grow, but it didn't work out for me. I got so burnt out, plus all the real life stuff happening, it just didn't work. I'm not too sure that's the best method for everybody to grow. I realized it's not for me. I need to focus on just one thing at a time until I have that down pat. I can start another thing. So that's why I will be mostly focusing on the channel first and streaming sometimes here and there for fun. I want to have fun while I grow on my own terms. So moving forward, I will be kinder to myself and try to just focus on this channel to start with. I want to be proactive in 2026, and I hope you'll all be here with me as we revamp the channel and start anew. So, that's this video. I am working on another, so I will see you there. Bye!